Okay, so some of you have been asking about dot book videos, so here's one. This is just how I've done it always in the past. This is how I was always taught to do dot books. So what I do first is you get, ruled index, something with a spiral on top of it, nothing with the with like the binder clips, because I feel like those pieces of paper fall out a lot easier. But either way. So then what I do is I split it into fourths. I take the front page and I split it into fourths. So I do this. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll put the first coordinate here. So let's look at the first coordinate. And then what I do with these coordinate sheets is that when I get them, obviously you immediately put them in your dot book. So what I'll do is I'll go down this first column and I'll do that coordinate first, and then I'll do the second column and I'll do that coordinate second. And then after that, I'll put in how many counts and what side I'm on, because that's obviously extremely important. And then under that, I'll put any miscellaneous things that I need to put, like horn move on 12, or horns down on 6, or turn back field 1, 2, 3, or something like that. I know with guard it might be a little bit more, it might be a little harder to be like, oh, do a turn with a toss. That's up to your discretion if you want to put those kinds of things in there. So I'll go ahead and start. I'll put the first coordinate in. So it says I'm 2.25 outside the 35. And then I'm 6 in front of the back sideline. 0 counts. So this is how the rundown kind of went. So I put the first coordinate in, which is your X, and then I put the second coordinate, which is your Y, if you're looking at it like an axis, and then how many counts, and then obviously whatever miscellaneous things you have going on there. So just with like this abbreviation FBSL, it's front of the back sideline. So here are just a couple of other abbreviations that might help just with geography on the field. So you have your front sideline, front hash, and your back sideline. So when it's easier to condense words than it is to write them all out. So 6 steps in front of the back sideline, FBSL, 6 front back sideline. So it's just easier to write stuff down like that. And then obviously I'm on side 1. So just with that kind of stuff, I'll do that, I'll put that in there, and then you can continue on. And then what I do to save space is that when you flip it over, you have this, little blank area. And what I always do as well is I, put it into fourths, and I continue on with the coordinates. And so that just kind of saves me some space in my dot book, so that if I do lose a page, I can easily, if I can, put it in the back of the book, or if we're being staged, that kind of stuff. So that's just a brief rundown of how I do my dot books and how I have been taught to do dot books. It's very straightforward. It's very easy to read. If you have any other ways, please do what you can to remember your dots. With subsets or even holds, so like, let me find a hold. So sets 13 or 12 to 13, it's a hold. So I'll do 12 through 13, and then I'll just write the coordinate. So I'm on the 40, 4 in front of the front hash. And then I'll probably like put move 16, hold 8. So it's something like that you can put holds together. It condenses more, and you can put like move 8, hold 20. So it condenses things more, and so you don't have to write set 13, same thing, set 14, same thing, set 15, same thing, and on and on. So you can do it like that, how I've written it there. So 12, 13, like that. And then protecting your dot book. So what I do is I take duct tape and I cover the cover, obviously, the thicker piece of cardboard that they have out there. So I just take normal duct tape, and what I'll do, I'll this off. And there it is. So what I'll do is I will take a long strip, like so, cut it, and then I'll kind of just place it on top of the dot book, like this, and then when I take the excess, I just flip it up, and I just fold it right over. There we go. Fold it right over, and then continue to do it. See, now my dot book is covered, protected from harsh elements. And then what I do with the spiral is, again, I take duct tape, and what I'll do is I'll kind of cut it into smaller pieces so that I can then come over the spiral so that it continues to be covered and not damaged, so that I can also still open up my dot book when I need to open it. So now you have a covered dot book that is protected from water and from rolling around on the field. It's just this duct tape, it just adds a little bit more protection. So, and you can also buy different types, so you can easily identify your dot book if you've either left it somewhere and you owe someone Gatorade and they know whose dot book it is because yours is brightly decorated. Also, another thing to do would be put your name in your dot book, and to also put your drill number in your dot book, because sometimes, you know, when people don't know what your dot books look like, they can easily just open it and be like, oh, this is, you know, T15, this is Alyssa, okay, I can go give this to her. And you just put it everywhere in your dot book, because you never know what pages are going to fall out, if they do fall out. But this is just a good way to protect it. Also, you can easily put like a shoelace in here, and you can just tie it around your waist, and it's right there at your waist. Or if you're one of those people that likes to wear the fanny pack, it easily fits into a fanny pack. So it's just a way to keep track of it. So I hope this video is a lot of help. It's extremely simple to do, but yeah, try to figure out whatever you want to do with, you know, count structures, because I know things are different for you. But yeah, I hope this dot book video helped, and if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. All right, see you guys at Move-Ins.